are 6 key characteristics of a Changemaker company. First of all, companies need to be sharers. They really need to consider how they are going to share their resources. We have a finite planetary resources and we need to be sharing those resources. Second of all, they need to be brave. We live at a time with issues such as climate change that are absolutely pressing, and companies need to change, and in order to bring about these monumental changes that are absolutely vital to the future of the world, they need to be brave. They need to be adaptable, they need to move and be willing to move with the times. They also need to be positive. This is about being solution focused, not focusing on the problems, but understanding that actually when we create and showcase these positive narratives, these products that are positively contributing to the planet, services that are making a difference in society for both people and planet, that is absolutely essential. Also, love is a key characteristic. Creating products of love, services that actually put love at the heart of everything that we do. That what we're doing, in fact, is we have a love and a passion for the place that we call the Earth, the home that we live in order to ensure its future sustainability. And finally, Changemaker companies are future-facing. They're considering the long-term impact of everything that they're doing. They're not just considering now, what's happening now, creating things as fast as possible and causing maximum destruction, but they're really thinking positively in terms of that longer-term impact of the future. It's about, in terms of how long does it take to become a Changemaker company, as fast as those companies are willing to be brave and bold and make the decision to become one. It's about the amount of time it takes to turn talk into action. When I work with companies, I find that a huge amount of time is wasted making the decision to do that piece of work, to make that investment of time and sometimes money up front. Ultimately, the return on that investment is at least tenfold, both commercially and also in terms of what we contribute and the value that we create for people and for planet. So it's all about Changemaker companies being willing to take that action. There are things that companies can be doing now and have immediate effect. It doesn't have to take a huge amount of time, but the issues are pressing. And in order to save the planet, which we have to, otherwise there is no future for any of us, what we need to be doing is making these decisions to take that action. A brilliant example of a Changemaker company is a rebel supermarket called Hisby. And Hisby stands for How It Should Be. And the 2 founders, Ruth and Amy Anslow, they started with a blank sheet of paper, and they said, how should a supermarket be? What does a supermarket look like that actually serves its community, that creates local economic wealth and also protects the planet? And every aspect of that business, you walk into the store, both in terms of the products, they are all about the community. The community requests those products. It's a crowd-funded business also. It's run as a flat hierarchy with a culture of responsibility. Typically, ordinarily, for every pound that is spent in a supermarket, in the main supermarket brands, only 9 pence goes to the suppliers. In Hisby, that figure is 68 pence, and that money is going into the local economy. So Hisby is a brilliant example of a Changemaker company that is revolutionising the food industry, the way that we consume food, the way that we purchase our food, giving people that retail experience, and it's also providing quality food for people that have from low-income communities that can access organic, fair trade, fairly traded. Their slogan is happiness before profits, and they call themselves a rebel supermarket, a brilliant example of a Changemaker company.